Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your September 2025 reading. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I love each and every single one of you. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If these messages resonate with you, it's all good. If they don't resonate with you, maybe next time, okay? Holy Spirit, what messages do we have for Sagittarius for September 2025? You have to make a decision, Sagittarius. You got to make a choice about something. Holy Spirit, what messages do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for September 2025? Messages for Sagittarius, September 2025. What will stay on the table here? We have the Four of Pentacles. This could surround something to do with your finances, something with holding on to what you have or holding on to what you know. This is giving me an energy where you don't have to say everything that you know, but there's stuff that people thought that you would not be able to pick up on, okay? This is death magic backfiring on a person. If we have the Magician and we have the Death, both of them in the reverse, okay? Someone may have paid to do some type of death spell, some type of death magic on you. That's in the reverse, that's backfired. It could have been a father figure. It could have been a husband. It could have been a person, someone that you've made financial decisions with or financial exchanges with. But this could also be someone trying to put death to your finances. So they were trying to block you from either making money, saving money. That's a backfire here. There's a backfire here. With the Knight of Wands in reverse, the action that they took. What it's telling me is that you avoided taking some type of action that caused this backfire here for this person. We have the Three of Pentacles. There were three of them working together. They could have sworn that it would have worked, but nope. It did not. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, which is giving me the Eight of Pentacles. So if they were trying to get you fired from a job, if they were trying to get you to lose some money, if they were trying to get you cut off or cut out of some type of love situation, they were trying to pull you back into a situation where you would be doubting yourself, like you would be selling yourself short, or you would be not having self-love, not having self-respect. It's a cycle. It's a cycle that they wanted you on. They wanted you on a never-ending cycle, something to do with the devil, maybe something to do with addictions or something like that. This person is addicted to lying and manipulating. Okay, this is a person that would give you a love offer, and right behind your back, they would stab you in your back a few times in order to make sure that you're actually gone, or whatever it is that you were trying to build, whatever it is that you were trying to accumulate, whatever action that you were trying to take, whatever next steps that you were trying to take, they were trying to put an entire stop to that. But I feel like for some of you, you have defeated them. Okay, now this person have already gotten the ass whooped a few times, but I feel like they still keep coming at you just because they want to break your very essence. They want to break who you are, like from the core. Okay, they wanted to break who you are at the core. For some of you, you have just went through some type of awakening. For some of you, you have just went through some type of transformation. Okay, you have just gone through some type of transformation. Maybe you were the one fighting tooth and nail for you not to go through that type for you not to go through some type of transformation because you wanted to hold on to your old self. Okay, with the Ace of Cups in reverse, you wanted to hold on to maybe your old self, maybe some bad habits or something like that, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. With the Death in reverse here, okay, with the Death in reverse, the Death is 13. I think 12 is it the Hangman? I think 12 is the Hangman, if I'm not mistaken. 12 is the Hangman. So there is a particular a lifestyle, person, place, thing that you had to sacrifice in order for you to well, not a person, but maybe it's just like some toxic trauma bonding situation, or someone that you trauma bond with that you had to let go of. Maybe it could be some type of trauma that you experienced as a child that you had to let go of in order for you to be able to elevate. I know when you're going through when you're going through spiritual awakening, it feels like you're about to die, literally. You get like so many different symptoms, and they don't all come like all at once. That's the thing. They don't come all at once. Okay, with the magician card here, yeah, which is leading back to the Fool, which is a 0. The Great Reset. I'm hearing a Great Reset. I'm hearing a reset. Yeah, so you may have gone through some type of transformation, some type of awakening, some type of ascension. Okay, they're saying that you're going to be more responsible now. We have the King of Swords here. Okay, we have the King of Swords here. You're getting more clarity. Okay, what's blocking that? All right, so it's a phase of maturation. So this is giving me like cutting through all of the fluff, not allowing yourself to be easily manipulated, easily triggered. Yeah, you leveled up is what I'm getting. Yep, you did. You leveled up, and someone thought that you would never ascend. Okay, they're still trying to use, if this person is around you, they're still trying to use like this is trying to cloud your judgment with words, using their words to manipulate. Okay, using their words to manipulate. You know what I'm getting here, Sagittarius? I'm getting you beating you beating someone at their own game. Okay, so it's giving me the energy of fooling the fool that tried to fool you, is what I'm getting here. Oh, and you're cold with it too. You're cold with it. I feel like for some of you, you realize, if this is a love relationship, you realize that this person doesn't have any love for you, or your love relationship is being transformed. Maybe there was too much toxicity in that relationship. Maybe people were holding on for superficial reasons, and that's changing. That's turning around. For some of you here, there's someone who is actually in love with you, but they would never admit it. Okay, so this person would rather harass you, fight with you, stalk you, all kinds of stuff here. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, I told you. There's someone who is infatuated. It's like this person stalks you, okay, everywhere you go. Like, this is the type of energy that's going to be in your bushes, okay? But they swear they hate you. They're gonna be in the bushes. Some of them are they're so obsessed with you and your energy. They may even try to like astral project, when they try to like monitor you, but through the 5D, is what I'm getting. Okay, maybe they did have access to doing that. That's why they were able to like calculate your every move, is what I'm getting. I'm also hearing access is denied. I'm drinking water. I'm hearing access is denied. So, whatever means that they had of spying on you and maybe getting information or learning how to manipulate you, it's like access is denied. They no longer have the access to do that because you ascended. Yeah, because you ascended, they no longer have that access, or they no longer have that power, or they no longer have that energy that they were using to one up you. Okay, you're gaining all of your energy back. Okay, you're gaining all of your energy back. Let me see. mm It could be a mother figure that was doing that shit, or if it's not a mother figure, I feel like you as a divine feminine, you're no longer putting energy and effort into situations you don't feel like you're getting a return. Okay, you're getting a return. You're no longer betraying yourself. Okay, you were in an energy of betrayal, people pleasing other people, being on your knees, begging, always taking the blame, or always giving people a people come up against you and you just allow it to slide and stuff like that. No more. Okay, but this is giving me the energy where you right now, Sagittarius, you're sitting in the Empress energy with the Seven of Pentacles. Anything that you invest in, anything that you put your energy and effort into right now, it's going to grow. Okay, it will grow. Or you have put your energy into something that's actually manifesting for you. You're seeing the results. If you haven't seen the results yet, you're gonna be seeing the results in the month of September, is what I'm getting here. Somebody wanted you to invest all of your energy, all of your effort into them in order for them to eat off of your tree. But what I'm getting here is that you put that energy into yourself, and it's bringing you, it's there's a return. There's definitely a reason. Maybe because you turn your back on the low vibrational energy, you turn your back on it. Okay, and that's how they couldn't connect to you. This person is lost without your energy. Okay, this person is absolutely lost without your energy, and they may have been using like some type of sexual energy, maybe when you sleep or something like that, or like I said, trying to connect to you in the 5D, some type of way that has backfired on them, and it's making them sick too. It's making them very ill. It's making them sick. They're facing a lot of difficulty here. Although we have the tower here in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles. So they wanted to bring a tower down on you when it came to your finances, your stability, your money, whatever it is. And that has backfired on them because you're healed. Yeah, you've healed. I'm feeling like you're at the point where if there's no reciprocity, then there's nothing. Is what I'm getting here. 6-6. If there's no reciprocity, there's nothing. And I have 6 here, 6 here, and 6 here. So if anybody was doing any magic, any voodoo, any spells on you with the 666 energy, they're being caught. Okay, they're being caught and they're receiving karma. They know it. They're trying to pretend like they don't know. They're trying to pretend like they don't know. Oh my God. They're probably lying to their friends. Okay, they may be lying to their friends right now, or lying to their little group, their coven, their cult, or whatever. They're like, yeah, you see, we hit Sagittarius and we hit Sagittarius hard. Sagittarius cannot never come back from that. Who lied to you? Who lied to you? I'm getting the energy where people think maybe you're someone of maybe you're an introvert or something like that. You don't really mess with people. You're not really in people's face. You're not really on social media. They don't know exactly what you have going on in your life and stuff like that. And then they decided to make you a target of something, and that was not a very good idea. That was not a good idea. Holy Spirit, what messages we have here for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising? They try to bind you to something, try to have you commit to something. Something they learned out of a book or something like that, or maybe a third party taught it to them. Maybe they felt like by bullying you, or it was taught to them. Maybe they were bullied by their own family members and they tried to bully you or something like that, or try to have you do what they want. Someone maybe they wanted you to feel like you have no self-worth or whatever like that. This person wants to live an extravagant life off of your back, off of your energy. Okay. For some of you here, I feel like they made a lot of empty promises. Okay, a lot of empty promises were made here. Okay, and they could have sworn that they had gotten some type of upgrade off of you. Somebody promised them, yeah, you do that to Sagittarius, you're definitely gonna get an upgrade. Or it could be another Sagittarius too on that fuck shit when it comes to you. It could be another Sagittarius just like you. That's on that fuck shit. Because I'm seeing a very low vibrational Sagittarius here. Someone wants to apologize because they realize that they were in their pride and ego, or maybe not. Because if you vow to do something to a person that don't deserve it, and there's evidence, especially in the spiritual realm, and you were just being stubborn because you wanted to be an asshole, you wanted to be immature, okay? There are consequences for that. Okay, so Sagittarius, you're being asked to indulge in self-care, self-love. They wanted you to be in an argument. They wanted you to be going back and forth with them. They wanted you to be stressed out. But no, you're not doing that, because the trap they laid for you to rob you, maybe of your happiness, maybe of your money, maybe of your time, maybe of your energy. Jesus Christ. I don't know what's wrong with people. I don't know what's wrong with people. Seriously. Now they feel like a third wheel. And they're mad about it. How are you gonna be mad about you bullying someone and you being the one being, and you're the one being I'm hearing they try to bully you. They try to bully you. So this is an energy where someone uses like either witchcraft or voodoo or something like that to interrupt what you have going on, and then them getting their ass whooped. So this is a person that came up against you and thought that you were alone. But to their surprise, you have a whole spiritual gun squad just waiting for them to jump. Okay, because they were feeling froggy, they jumped. They were feeling froggy and they jumped. Hello. Now it's time for this person to lose everything, because they felt like they were so high and mighty, they couldn't be touched. Okay, they couldn't be humbled. There you go. Have some humble pie. Hidden regrets. They regret coming for you. This could be an entire group here. Group, coven, cult, secret society, community, committee, it doesn't matter. They're oh my God. Veiled motives. Motives are often veiled. Discover the true reasons behind people's actions. I'm telling you. This is giving me an energy where someone is gonna welcome you. Like they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I've been waiting, or I've been waiting to reconcile with you, or I've been waiting to be with you, or I've been waiting to give you this opportunity. But the whole time they were planning and plotting on you. Okay? The whole time they've been planning and plotting on you. Okay? Planning and plotting your downfall. Hidden betrayal, what I tell you. Betrayal can be hidden beneath loyalty. Uncover it to protect yourself. And that's exactly what you did. You protected yourself, or you are protecting yourself in the month of September. You're going to be super protected. Okay? Silent fears, because you've let go of you've let go of fear. You've let go of fear. Okay? Whatever is in the dark, you're dancing in the dark with it. All right? As you know, we're both light and dark. We both have light and dark qualities, and if the darker forces or your darker your spiritual goals on the darker side have to take the wheel, that's exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna take the wheel. Okay? It's not something of your doing. It's because you're supposed to be protected. You're entitled to having a life here on this earth and experience both good and bad, but you were not brought here to suffer. And I feel like someone wanted you to suffer. Silent fears. Fears can be silent and overwhelming. Face them to regain control. Silent hatred. Hatred can be silent but deadly. Address it to prevent harm. So this is someone who's been walking around full of hatred when it came to you, all because of jealousy, I think. Secret revealed. Secrets are coming to light. Prepare for revelations that will change your perspective. Masked emotions. Emotions are often masked. Seek the true feelings behind the facade. I tell you, two-face. Silent grief. Grief can be silent but profound. Offer comfort to those who mourn. Silent doubts. Doubts are often secret. Address them to gain confidence and clarity. That's what they never wanted you to gain. Confidence and clarity. Cloaked resentment. Resentment can be cloaked in politeness. Identify and resolve them. This is giving me a super manipulative energy. Okay? Super manipulative energy. This is people that play in the dark arts, and say, for example, God forbid, they come in and they see you maybe have a candle lit, or they may see you with some type of other spiritual tool. They're gonna run to their coven, run to their cult, run to the whoever, and talk about, oh, Sagittarius doing witchcraft, Sagittarius doing, but they over there glorifying and worshiping a whole entity. Okay, like the Most High did not create those entities that they're worshiping, that they feel like they're so connected to, and they're so invincible. Okay, they feel like they were so invincible when it came to either attacking people or bullying people or manipulating people into situations where they try to sacrifice other individuals. No, it may have worked with everyone else that they tried, but it's definitely not working with you. It's definitely not working on you. And whether they want to accept it or not, that's really that's not really up to them. Okay, that's not up to them. Maybe the people that they usually attack were not super connected to the Most High. Maybe they didn't have faith. Maybe they don't have faith. Maybe they believe in anything and fall for anything. But when it comes to you, Sagittarius, I feel like your perseverance, your resistance, everything that you've learned, everything that you've been through, this is where you're making merit here. So if this is someone that grew up very sheltered, you know what? I'm gonna leave it right here, Sagittarius, because we can go deep. We can go deep here, but we're gonna leave it at surface level. We're gonna leave it at surface level here. Okay, this is all I have for you. Although you know that's a lie, but I ain't a big liar. I'll be back. Maybe I may expand on this situation here. Maybe I may extend on this situation here. Maybe I'm gonna give you a little bit more tea. But for now, I'm gonna leave it here. That's not all I have for you. But for now, I'm gonna leave it right here. I'll be back with more messages for you guys. Okay.